All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our CEO Zoom with our CEO, Jonathan Budd. Buenos noches to all. We hope you're well. This is Convention Countdown Month. That's what this is about. Every day of our lives right now is about the industry-changing event. We are going to change the game once again. Before I bring Jonathan on, it's just the rhythm of what's happening in power right now. The six-figure monthly income stories that are resonating through our company. It's hard to even imagine that. And if you put on top of that the 50, 60,000, the 10, 20, 30, 40, so many lives being changed from so many cultures as we come together as one family, one familia. And at the same time, if you're watching the news, if you're dialed in, this is all happening when we've just seen reports of the average bill for electricity in the United States going up approximately 10% in the past year. Today, you may have seen EXP, now the third largest real estate company in the United States, with an online platform very similar to ours that has begun to dominate their space. Their stock just split 2-for-1. And if you're watching the energy stocks around the United States as we dial into an IPO, it's just an amazing time. At the same time, Bill Gates just raised another $1 billion in investing in climate innovation. And I saw an article today about Amazon is now America's favorite grocery store, favorite grocery delivery. And now trending today, America returning to the Paris Climate Treaty. So this literally is the perfect storm. Is America going through challenges right now? Absolutely. Is COVID affecting lives every day? Absolutely. Are we in some unprecedented times? We've gotten through some challenging times from a social perspective, from a worldwide perspective. But if you look at power and where we're positioned right now and what's happening right now, and you look at it from a view in total, what's happening in the energy world, what's happening from an unemployment standpoint, tens of millions of people looking for something. And our model every day is being proved that we are in exactly the right place at exactly the right time with exactly the people that we want to go to war with. And hundreds of them are on here tonight. And we're going to feature two very special people tonight. So with that, I give you our CEO, Jonathan Budd, who is leading with his brilliance and his dedication and his work ethic, and really his just look into the future every single day as he continues to mold this company into the renewable energy company that will change the world forever. So while he is manifesting some stuff, I want to turn it over to our CEO and our good friend, Mr. Jonathan Budd. Jonathan.
Thank you, brother. God, it's always so weird to bounce in between these worlds where every day I'm actually just mired in operational detail. We just got out of a 7-hour-long straight operational mastermind. So on one hand, I'm like myopically focused on like all of these tiny little details that matter to the product and the experience that we're all having every day. And then on the other hand, this calls like nothing about that. And now we need to go like big picture. What's the future? How do we grow? Where are all the sales coming from? What is everybody? So it's just like, it's a lot to be in between both worlds. And my prayer for Q1 is that I fully exit, or more exit, not fully, but I really exit the operational world and I get to come play with all you guys, all right? Because I want to be playing where you are at. Like, you're having fun right now, man. People are crushing it, making money, hanging out, preaching, having blast, partying, throwing events, leading, inspiring, speaking, training, teaching. I mean, shit, this is the fun side of the business. Let me tell you, you guys have the fun side of the business, and I need to get me some of that. I want some of that fun in my life, man. Q1, it's coming. I think that this event is going to be a huge turning point. After this event, I told the rest of the team, I'm like, look, I'm not coming back. I'm gonna be in that studio 24/7. I'm not even leaving. I told my wife, I told my kids, we are gonna broadcast the message. We are gonna broadcast the vision, the mission, the inspiration to the world. on an entirely new level, unseen by this industry post February 19th and 20th. So I hope you all feel it, because 2021 is shaping up to be an unbelievable year. And I say that for a variety of reasons. So tonight, just a little framework. I'm going to give some updates on the company, the state of things. I want to bring on two extraordinary individuals and give you all a chance to hear from these two extraordinary individuals who are producing extraordinary results in their life and in their business, making an impact in their communities, with their friends, with their people, with their world. And then we're going to close the evening with a powerful call to action for each and every one of you, so that you can actually create the results you want in life, reach your true potential, ascend to what your destiny is in this world, which I believe each and every one of us has. We all have a destiny. We all have a purpose. We all have a potential. And I fully believe in our ability to reach that and achieve that. The ability's there. The question is, are you going to make the choices to get there or not? It's all a sequence of choices and following through on that. So let's start by an update on the company. So we're in an absolutely amazing place. We just crushed 2020 like you wouldn't believe. Every metric was just through the freaking roof. I mean, 1,000+% growth. 1,000+% growth in cash in our bank account. I mean, our cash position just exploded, like super strong cash position, revenue super strong, everything super strong. So financials, underlying health of the organization is certainly at an all-time high. Obviously, Q4 was tremendously challenging from an operational standpoint. You know, nobody was prepared for the type of hyper growth which occurred, post-pandemic, or as soon as the pandemic basically started happening. And all I have to say is I love where we are at as of January 21st, 2021. It is a different organization. Okay, so I just got off a operational mastermind where we had 17 managers, 17 other managers, executives, directors, COOs, VPs, CFOs, procurement managers, O&M managers, 3 different managers per state, so I mean, like, the operational firepower that has come into this organization in the last 90 days. I really hope you guys are all feeling it and seeing it. We really expected to really need Q4 to catch up on a lot of just the abundance of projects and the limitation of bandwidth. But where we're at now, I mean, we really caught up. And I really hope you guys are seeing it. You should be seeing it. We're never going to profess that, there's anything possible called perfection. Perfection is not possible. We're in an industry in which there is a 60-day process with permit departments and AHJs, and the whole project is littered with human beings. Okay, there's installers, there's site surveyors, there's permit runners, there's inspection people, it's all human beings. So there's no such thing as, achieving total perfection 100% of the time, but there is such a thing as achieving quality. There is such a thing as achieving operational excellence. There is such a thing as achieving, the goals and the benchmarks that you've set out for yourself, and allowing for some level of reasonable issues that might occur on any subset of projects. And that's really where we're at. And, as we look forward, none of the things that our team is focused on now are putting out like fires. Like, it's not a firefighting show. It's a proactive, like, how are we going to get another 15 cents per watt off the cost stack and turn this thing to just absolute industry domination? How are we going to, improve site survey process? How are we going to launch, a brand new platform for installer management? And it's all proactive, really exciting types of initiatives that end up being able to create even more value in the marketplace. And we are obsessed with how do we create value in the marketplace. Every way that we can find just a little bit more, cost savings and a little bit more efficiency is going to pass through to give you the most competitive pricing in the entire energy industry. And it's not even just solar anymore. You've got to understand it's way bigger than that. It's all energy on planet Earth. As everybody is going towards electric vehicles, as states, Massachusetts, California, and 10 other states have mandated the elimination of gas-powered cars, the writing is on the wall that this is not just solar, this isn't just this is all energy, the price of energy. We're going to be fundamentally eliminating oil. I mean, you won't need to put gas in the car anymore. You know, your home will be run off of appliances that are all electric based. And our ability to provide the lowest cost for energy in America to beat any utility out there. I mean, you guys got to see this vision. That is where we are going, baby. I mean, it's trillions, to hell with billions. We need to figure out how to become the lowest cost of energy on planet Earth. Every one of us should be thinking about that. Trust me, you have a role to play. You have a role to play. The more people we get on this platform, the more economy of scale that we drive, the lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower this cost will continue to become. We see it consistently. 3 days ago, Enphase prices across the platform dropped 3 cents a watt. That's not nothing. There's more announcements like that coming. It's happening all the time. And so, you know, as I look forward into 2021, by the end of 2021, Power is going to have optimized the solar cost stack and implemented some technologies that none of our competitors are using that are probably going to get us another 15 to 20 cents a watt on this cost stack. And at that point, we are going to be so clearly dominating this industry, so clearly able to recruit anyone, anywhere. And obviously, you know, the product experience is paramount to that. It's not just low cost, but we've got the formulas now, right? We know how many PMs do we need? How many operation managers do we need? How many installers do we need? What's the capacity? Again, I'm not promising perfection. It's not an achievable thing, but we've got the formulas. You know, we know how to scale this thing with the right formulas so that you can maintain fitness for use, quality, and repeat over and over and over, have a duplicatable, repeatable experience. It doesn't matter if you're the 800th sale this month or the 3,000th. You're going to have the same experience every single time. And that's what repeated fitness for use, our definition of quality is. And we've got that. We've got the metrics. We've got the formula. So I could not be more excited for the organization. I could not be more excited for the team. 60 plus people joined in the last 30 days just in the ops department. You guys really should be seeing that. And, you know, it's just game time. It's just absolutely game time. And I want to bring on Luigi and Shams here because there's no better proof. There's absolutely no better proof than what these two and many hundreds of others are creating right now to show you what is possible for you in 2021. Because if Luigi was able to shatter records with this monster $59,000 month in December in less than, you know, going from like boom to boom in 12 months, right? I mean, what is possible for you? What is possible for all of us, for each of us in 2021 with the team we have today, the model we have today, the product we have today, the full momentum of global politics now behind us, the incentives coming back. I mean, shit. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Solar Preacher, how you doing, man? I'd love to hear from you. And if you could share with everybody just a little bit about how you're feeling and what your vision is for 2021 for yourself, for the platform, that'd be really fantastic, man.
It looks like he's frozen. Maybe Shams first.
Oh no, we will switch that up until Luigi hops back on. All right, Shams, what's up? How you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm pretty pumped up. So Shams, congratulations. The month of December, I think this was this your first 20K plus month with Power?
No, I had August was too.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. And when did you join the company exactly?
The end of May.
End of May. Okay. End of May. So first off, just congratulations. You've obviously hopped right in the game. You're taking fierce action. And within, under 12 months, you've got a business that's now pacing, 250,000 plus a year. How'd you do it? What's the words of wisdom for everybody on the line tonight about getting to that level and beyond?
I had a vision and I had a goal for this year, and Power was literally the perfect vehicle for me to reach that. And that's where everybody that is like listening, like right now, like there's nothing like I can do that like you can't do, and you're here for a reason. If you're on this call, you're here for a reason today, and if you're looking for the perfect vehicle to help you reach your goal, you're here.
Absolutely. Shams, what was the number one strategy for how you acquired your customers?
I door knocked.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you learn that? When did you, where did you learn that? How did you learn it? Did you learn that with
Honestly,
Power?
yeah, we just I was working with a previous solar company before, but it was just like more traditional, and then it was a job. Power is like a business. Now I literally own my own solar company.
How much more money do you make with Power than you made before?
Oh my God, like I can't even like compare it. The highest that I ever got with my previous company was like 1,200. So it's like not even like there's no like comparison.
Well, you found the right place to be, Shams. You found the right place to be. Do you have your ticket for our national convention scale up?
Yes, I'm so excited for that, and I'm confident that I just came back from Colorado, and I want to tell everybody that like anyone can join this. Also, like right now for me, this is a family business because I flew to Colorado and my brother joined my team. So I'm super excited for the convention. Me, my brother, my family, my team. The convention is. I'm confident. I believe that like it will pave my way this year, like with all the tools for a successful year. So I'm super excited.
Oh my goodness, this was your pregame. I mean, you're just warming up and you're already making 20 grand a month. I mean, what's possible when we're out of the pregame and in full-time major leagues? So I see very bright things for your future.
Thank you.
What final words of wisdom do you want to share with everybody, Shams?
You're here for a reason. Whoever invited you, nothing. If you have joined our calls before, Jim Bunch mentioned that like everything happens for a reason and you're always at the right time. You're never like somewhere early or somewhere late. So you're here for a reason. So reach out to the person who invited you today and join us in this like great vehicle to reach your dreams and goals.
Yep. And you are the living proof, my dear. You are the living proof. And if we can pull up, Charles, I don't know if it's possible to pull up the Scale Up convention page. I want to make sure everybody who's on the line tonight is registering and getting your ticket to this event. If you don't know about it, you need to know about it. This is the place to be. This is going to be the biggest solar conference of 2021. This is where the top income earners in the solar industry are going to be born from. We are making the previous, I have guys, I was on an interview with a chief operating officer of one of the biggest residential solar companies in America. And he was bragging to me about his top sales guy and how much he makes. And, it used to be impressive. It's now it's about a quarter of what the top sales professionals at Power are making. I need you to understand this, okay? The rest of the industry doesn't get it yet. They still think that the peak, the ceiling of what you can make is here. And they don't know that we've taken that ceiling and brought it up to here. You can't even see it anymore. Okay, so our top sales professionals are making 4 times the amount of the top people at the top solar companies. So that's why I'm saying I'm extremely confident that the next generation of highest paid solar sales professionals in the industry is going to come from this event right here. Scale up. This event is going to teach you how to scale up your mindset, your skill set, your income, and your business with power. We have got epic speakers lined up. I don't know if you all know Tony Seba. Tony is an absolute visionary genius. He is a global thought leader on everything technology, innovation, and energy. And I've talked about his think tank, Rethinking Humanity. You need to hear this guy speak. He's going to blow your mind on what technologies are reshaping society right now today and show you exactly where the inevitable future is going and where it's taking us. So everything about this event is going to impact you, light you on fire, tap you into your own power, your own emotional energy, and the skill sets and the incentives so that you come out of this event ready to dominate. There is no question about your trajectory coming out of this event. There is no question about your plan coming out of this event. There is no question about what you're going to be doing, what you're going to be creating in 2021 coming out of this event. There is only getting it done. But you will have the entire clarity that you need to thrive and go to places you've never gone before coming out of this event. We have every one of our top professionals in the company teaching exactly what they're doing. You want to learn from the best mentors on door knocking, you're going to learn at the event. You want to learn from the best mentors on online lead generation, you're going to learn at the event. You want to learn from the best mentors on referrals, on networking, you're going to learn at the event. So you've got to be here. This is the place to be. Go to scaleup.solar, buy your ticket, register, confirm, make your commitment right now, today. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate. That is not what successful people do. Just make the choice. Choose. Commit. Show up. That's the game. That's success. Don't let your mind get in the way. Don't let doubt get in the way. Do we have Mr. Luigi back on here?
I am here, boss. What's up, buddy?
My brother, how you doing?
Blessed and highly favored. Blessed and highly favored.
Dude,
man.
how are you feeling right now, Luigi?
Well,
What a game changer of a month.
I mean, we've been sowing seeds. I always tell everybody, everybody expects, or they talk about that overnight success, right? And it's just sowing seeds, and your harvest will come. I always tell everybody, put faith behind it, do it with the right intention, and your business will grow. I'm out here doing the fun stuff, like you said earlier. You're out there doing the operation, which I used to do, which I think power that now I no longer have to do. So I mean, this is one of the greatest things about the platform that we all belong to. And for those that don't belong to it yet, what are you waiting for? I come from the solar industry since 2005, and being an operator and owner, all the headaches that go within it. And like Jonathan mentioned at the beginning of the call, it's not the fun stuff. The fun stuff is what we get to do now because of power. Power takes care of all the back end, all the operation, all the permitting, all the headaches, so that we can literally do what we're called to do, which is bless people. I call myself the solar preacher because every day I'm sharing the gospel of solar. I'm blessing people every single day. That is my calling. I love that I was able to join forces with Power and with Bobby and you, Jonathan, and Charles, and Jim. This is now going on 5 years, that I've been part of Power, and it's just been amazing to see where we've come from. To see, like Shams was talking about, guys, we used to make $500, $1,200, $1,500. What? That was celebratory. That was like, let's jump up and down, and to understand that that's literally a fraction of what right now the average commissions that we're making in Power. It's just, mind-boggling, mind-boggling. I mean, it's just awesome. But can I say blessed to be part of this team, man.
Well, my brother, I would be lying if I didn't say it was extraordinarily validating to see you on the top of that leaderboard last month. It just like it made my heart so happy because I know your commitment, right? I know what you've been through. I know what we've all been through, right? And every business owner, every entrepreneur, I mean, you guys, a lot of you are going through this right now. You know, you've got your trials and tribulations. You have your dark night of the soul. You have your mountains to climb. You've got your tests and your challenges that you need to pass before the golden door to the universe opens for you.
Like they
That's
say.
how it works. So, you know, Luigi, you know, to see you having made it through, you know, some of the big challenges we've had to face innovating this business model, you know, creating something that never existed before to get to a point, you know, where you're pulling in $60,000 a month, which I know is just the beginning.
You said something.
Bro, I'm just
clear.
so
You said something so clear about, you know, we all went through the tests. Now it can become our testimony, right? So we've been through the test, we've been through the test, we've been through the fire, and now we're living out our testimony, you know, and your shirt, manifest that shit, honestly. You know, I want you guys to understand that this gentleman right here, when I met him 5 years ago, it was the vision, you know, and Bobby and Jonathan and Jim and Charles, just getting together with you guys was just to understand, you know, what you wanted to manifest, what you really had the intention to do. And to see it 5 years later, I mean, just becoming everything that I was intended to do and more. Because I know that we've all been blown away at how fast this has been able to pick up as well. And again, guys, you know, once you do something right, you know, the universe conspires to just blow it up. And that's exactly what power is all about, guys. We're here to transform the world, to change the world. This, you know, the Scale Up Conference is vital. It is the lifeline of you guys being there. Every single person on this call better be registered. And if you're not registered yet, you better register right after this call, because it will change your life. You will hear from the top income earners of the company. You will hear about tactics and things that you can apply immediately in your business and see a change. So do not waste your time. And with your permission, I'm going to say this in Spanish as well for those that speak Spanish. No pierdan la oportunidad. Okay, estamos en el conteo regresivo a la convención. Este es el momento, mi gente. El momento que cambien sus vidas para el bien. Les prometo que no hay ninguna compañía que la va a impactar el bolsillo como está impactando el mundo lo que está haciendo Power. Ok, espero verlos a todos en nuestra convención. Que Dios me los bendiga. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, John.
Yeah, brother. And you know, I want to piggyback on what you said about Scale Up. You know, so much of this, guys, also next, where we're going, one of the biggest differentiators is culture.
Yep.
And we've had a little bit of our hands tied behind our backs in one way. You know, we've obviously been building culture. There's a culture inside the teams of this company, right? There's a culture we've all been creating. And that culture is a big part of who we are. It's a big part of who we attract. It's a big part of who we become. But there's something missing when we can't run the kind of major events where we're all able to get in the same space. I'm talking the same head space, the same visionary space, the same heart space, to be able to really align and merge and develop and harness and fine tune and tweak and share the ideas and the ways of being that create the culture of power. And so much of what we're about is not just making the most money in the solar industry. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty happy that that's happening, but that's not really like the revolution. Okay. The revolution is that we are a group of people that is here to transform the world. The revolution is that we are the visionary, innovative, heart-centered, passionate, wise human beings that are going to show up and build a better model than anything that has existed before. A better model for how to create economic freedom with purpose. A better model for how to power our homes. A better model for the sustainability of our environment. A better model for the future generations. That's who we are. That's the culture we're building. That's the people we want to attract. That's the people we're aspiring to become. Many of us are not there yet. Many people in this company aren't there yet. And a big part of the reason why they're not there is because they haven't had the opportunity to be there. They've never gotten to plug in and actually experience a multi-day live event with power. Who are we? Who the hell are we? And when you get to come deep with us over several days, and this is a crafted, designed experience that everyone's going to be entering into. There's nothing about, and Luigi will attest to this, he's been through our conventions before, albeit on a smaller scale. He knows that there's a design for how we all come together and create culture and have a transformational experience that is very intentional. And it's something that we haven't had a chance to do in almost 2 years. Since the entire start of this new model, we have not had a chance to do this. And so I'm just really so inspired, so stoked for creating culture on a whole new level and where we're going to take the business when thousands and thousands of people are getting a chance to plug in to the culture, the vision, the mission, the mindset, the growth. And for all of us to get to create that together on a whole new level. So what do you say, Luigi? What do you think's next for everybody? What do you want to share in your final words of wisdom?
Man, connect. Power has literally created a system above all, and in training and mentorship and guidance. I mean, you guys have literally the top income earners and the top producers around the world in our industry, all being part of Power. I mean, everybody here has access, and it's exactly that, accessibility. You have access to Bobby Smith, you have access to Jonathan Budd, to Charles, to myself, to the Bernassos, to Edgardo, to William. We're all accessible here. We're all here with the intention to help you, to bless you, to make sure that you're a 6, 7, 8-figure income earner changing the world. So if you're not part of our solar army yet, what are you waiting for?
Yep. Make the commitment.
That's right.
Even if you are part of the solar army, where are you not 100% fully committed? Where do you need to step into the type of commitment the solar preacher has, that Luigi has, that Shams has? You could hear it in their voices. When Shams said, like, I knew I had a purpose and a reason, and I found my vehicle, and I have things I'm meant to do, and I just took action. You could hear the truth behind her words. That's right. I know you could. I heard it. That's what being 100% committed is all about. You've got to find that last 5%, that last 3%, that last 20%, where you're just not all in on your own vision, on your own life goals, on your own life purpose, and on your commitment to doing this in solar energy. You've got the vehicle. You've got the proof. It's in your hands. There is no better industry to be in. There's no more opportunity you could find. There's no better platform. I mean, there is not. This is it. Right now, right here. If you cannot commit today, you're never going to commit. You're kidding yourself. And I'm calling you out on it. So this is the moment to say, damn, what am I waiting for? If I don't commit to living 110% of my own life, then I might die never having fulfilled my goals, never having fulfilled my purpose on this earth, never having reached my potential. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for anyone. In fact, I won't accept it. So commit. Commit tonight. Thank you, Luigi. I love you, brother. I can't wait to see what we create in 2021, my man.
Let's go.
So in closing, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, you need to go to scaleup.solar. We've laid that on you hard. We're not kidding around. January 31st is when the early bird expires. And this kind of just one final little nugget I want to plant with everybody. because it's something to start really thinking about and considering. And I know many of you are, but I know many of you are not. When Bobby was talking about EXP's market cap, you've got to understand that EXP just 90 days ago was trading at $3 billion. A year before that, they were trading at 600 million. And today they're trading at 6.4 billion. Okay. So that's a substantial amount of growth in the market cap of that company in a very short period of time. And what that company has done is they've innovated a new sales model, a platform-based model that is very similar. Our platforms for solar versus their platform in real estate has a lot of similarities. But let me tell you something. Real estate doesn't even hold a stick to the valuation of energy companies. Go do your research. Go look at the valuation of energy companies. Go look at the valuation of Tesla. Go look at the valuation of Sunrun. Go look at how publicly traded energy companies are valued. The stock options that everyone has a chance to earn in this company, they're not a joke. The people who were earning options in 2019 and 2020 were getting 100 options for their first sale, 50 options for every person they enrolled who had their first install. Okay? That's now since decreased because the value of the company has grown by about 100x since that time period. So every single one of those stock options we gave in 2019, 2020 is worth about 100 times more as of today, just so you know. It's 100x on those stock options. The stock options that people have the chance to earn right now are likely going to have a stock split. You know, when we go public, and we're looking at about a 24-month timeline. You know, if things go really well in 2021, the way we think they're going to go, we are positioned to start looking at filing an S1 sometime around Q1 2022, which would target a Q3 or Q4 public offering in 2022. So I want you guys to know that internally, we're developing about an 18-month roadmap to go public. Before we go public, we're likely going to do a stock split because, you know, we've never done that, and we don't, you know, in a public event, you would want a lot more shares than our cap table originally authorized. So take the, you know, 100 shares you might have accumulated. Some of you have accumulated a lot more. I mean, some of you who have enrolled people, who have done projects, I mean, some of you have thousands of stock options. Now, I want you to imagine a stock split, and then I want you to imagine what is the average price per share when a company goes public. I mean, you may end up with 5,000 options at $40 a share. I mean, do the math. Like, this is real. Like, you know, we've not yet validated the compensation, the equity compensation in our company. And then you all have to know there's a performance-based plan here too. If you do 25 personal installs in a year, right now you get 625 options that might go through a 5-to-1 stock split or something. Like, it could be thousands of stock options. If you do 50 personal installs in a year, it's twice that amount. Twice that amount. So this is about the time that everyone in the company also needs to take serious. I've got the biggest commissions in the industry, right? Nobody's giving me bigger commissions. I have the most lucrative passive income potential. There is not even such a thing as passive income in the rest of the solar industry. And we've got people doing 6 figures in passive income in under a year on our platform right now, just by telling their friends, just by telling sales professionals about power. Hey, do you want to earn the biggest commissions in the industry? Do you want to change the world? Do you want to do it from anywhere in the world, from the palm of your hand with a remote platform? You should join the damn thing. And just from people doing that, they're earning 6 figures plus passively right now. So we have validated income model number 1, biggest commissions. We've validated income model number 2, passive income. Anyone who wants a passive income can do it right now. And we've proven it. We've validated it. We have hundreds of people earning game-changing passive incomes, you know, doing what they love. Number 3 is next, guys. And I'm just letting you know, I don't know if we'll achieve our targets and go public within 18 months, but it's a very good chance we will. And even if it's not 18 months, it's probably not that much further along. I mean, this is the time, right? We've got the administration in place. We have, the global politics. We have all the tailwinds pushing us. Like, we're serious. We're looking like within the next 2-3 years, it's IPO time. So, I just want to plant that seed in everyone's minds. You have 3 different ways to earn stock options. And every single one of those ways that you earn stock options is making money for you. You're enrolling people and helping them sell. You're making your own personal sales. And if you set goals, I want to do 25 sales this year. Every single person on the line should have that goal, 25 personal sales, because not only will you make a boatload of money, but you're going to vest the first major stock option performance package in this company. And I mean, I could give you guys an example of what those stock options could be worth. If Powur achieves its vision, dude, I mean, it's game over. It's game over. I mean, they have the potential to be worth a lot of money. So I want to plant that seed. And I don't even know how many of you are really like focused on amassing your stock options along with your passive income and along with your commissions. But now's the time to really be focused on all 3 ways that you maximize this compensation plan. Because once we go public, it's never the same. You will never get a chance to have stock options like this. You will get a chance to buy stock at a discount, but it's not the same as earning stock options in a pre-public company. It's just not. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the year. Crush it. This is game time. This is your time. This is time to go 110%. Get rid of any last vestige of your mindset belief system that is not fully committed, and get yourself to 110% that you are going to be a solar hero this year. You are going to be the best version of yourself you've ever been. You're going to be a top performer. You are going to hit your goals. And the way that you're going to do that, the starting point, one of the ways you're going to make sure you light 2021 on fire is you are registered for Scale Up. You are in attendance. You are committed to the vision, the culture, the mission of this company, of this organization on a new level. And you are bringing as many people with you as humanly possible. As many people with you are coming with you. You are going to bring them on this journey with you. And you do that by enrolling them in the Scale Up convention, enrolling them in the vision that we have for this company, for the future of the world, for producing the lowest cost of energy in America and then beyond. That's how we're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. So click on the link. Charles posted it in the chat box. Get yourself registered tonight. Get yourself 110% committed to what's possible for you in Powur this year. Follow the leaders. Follow the leaders who have demonstrated what that commitment looks like and then translated their tests into their testimonies, just like my brother Luigi threw down. And honestly, I cannot wait to see where you go. I cannot wait to see where you go. I cannot wait to interview you next and to highlight your story and share your story and let you inspire the world with what is possible. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this company, a part of this mission, and for playing your role in accelerating the adoption of sustainable energy worldwide and building the best damn solar company that has ever existed. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.